welcome to the pillars of the community. Now, welcome to the pillars of the community. Now, this is where we get to talk about summaries. So let's get this started with right now. Alright, firstly, I would like to say that this is awesome. Let's start this off. Really strong, really great. So, the full book summary is about morals and literally everything else that we got to talk about. Let's start off with a bunch of scandals. So we start off with Act 1, and this is where we get to talk about the pillars of the community/society, and this is basically where everything starts going in, and morals start happening, and scandals start happening in America as the disturber of peace, and so we are set in a Norwegian town. They're like, such a nice place, we are very respectable, we are very normal, we are very moral. Anyone who is immoral cannot be a Norwegian in this town. And then the Americans start coming in, they're like, hey, don't got any drinks around here, hey, let's party, people. And they're like, such disrespectful men, such immoral men, they are partying, they are drinking, which is against Jesus' code of conduct. Wait, they are drinking beer, not wine, which is pretty bad. It all happens, and they basically start calling the Americans unmoralful, unjustful, and basically it's the same thing as calling them idiots. Americans are not idiots. They're just addicted to beer. That is, at least they were very addicted to beer in the olden days. In fact, they used to let you drink as much as you wanted from a tube at no age, with no age limit, which I think was a pretty bad idea. At least President Eisenhower. What was it, Eisenhower? Yeah. At least President Eisenhower added a drinking age. Yikes. That all happened, and basically things started happening. So all these morals and scandals started happening, and they realized, hey, you know what? We don't care about these Americans. We're gonna go ahead, live our life, and start fighting against these unmoral people. Like, oh yeah. Wanna get a piece of me, eh? You got, yeah, eh? You want a piece of me, Fred? Eh? You want a piece of Fred? You don't got the coonies. And then, everyone else is we're screwed. That's actually pretty good. That all happens. Basically, this is really good too. And then America starts doing all this, and then they're basically disturbing the peace in this Norwegian community. Next time, we're going to talk about gossip in America and disrespectful lies in Act 2. So gossip starts happening, and everyone's all like, hey, did you hear? Did you hear that? These two American boys are courting this Norwegian girl named Dina. Dina? Her? She's so respectable. She has so much... There's so much willpower in her. She has so much control in her. Well, unfortunately, she does not want to be willful. She does not want to be moral. She does not want to be respectable, apparently. Oh, come on. Everyone wants to be every Norwegian in this town wants to be respectable. Well, apparently not her. And that all happens, and then we actually realize that she is being courted by these two people, and then they just talk about her on the back, and she's all like, hey, they just call me, they just try to make me respectful and moral, but she's all like, I'm scared, I don't want to be moral, I don't want to be respectful, I just want to be myself, I want to be natural. And then yeah, she even goes ahead and figures out that there's this one little lie that's been happening. And also, she's already become a fiancé of someone else. So yeah, that's actually a really good sign too. So what happens next? Well, what happens next is that all this starts happening. Hey, you know what, people? Yes, I would really enjoy you guys not talking about me. Too bad. You're gonna be respectful and moral if you're gonna live here. Well then, I'm not gonna live here. Bye-bye, people. I'm going to America. I'm going to America. I'm going to America. America. And it happens. And of course, they're all shocked. Like, America, that ungrateful, profit-loving land? How dare you go to that sort of place? Which is sort of pretty big exaggeration, if you ask me. Which is a really big exaggeration, if you ask me. Then Act 3 starts happening, and then the shipyard, where they're supposed to fix a ship called the Indian Girl, decides that, hey, you know what, she's fine. I need the profits real fast. Hey, it's that, sir, we need 3 more days to fix the floorboard. No, we're sailing tomorrow. Sir, but, hey, do you want to get fired? No. Then get the ship sailing tomorrow. Is it sailable tomorrow? Yes, but no buts. But it won't last. And it won't last long enough to go to New York. But hey, this is a good idea. If this ship sinks, then they'll have to get rid of the machines. Nice. And all my old pals will be back here working and getting their bread. Nice. They'll have to fine, sir, I can sail tomorrow. And then that will happen. He's like, okay, I actually don't believe this thing will actually sail tomorrow, but I don't care, because I'm more interested in buying all these mines and businesses and buildings, because if they somehow built something here, then I'll get $1 million. Yeah. this guy's delusional right now. He's like risking lives for money, which is a pretty bad thing for this Norwegian community. And the bad thing is he has a reputation. He has a really, really good reputation. He has like a good reputation for like 20-something years, which is a really long track record if you ask me. Like Act 4 starts happening, and all this madness, finally, we see an end to it. He realizes that his son is on the ship that's about to sink, that's about to set sail, and it's the Indian girl, and it could sink any moment. He's like, stop that, the ship! There's my son on it! He'll get a trip to America, and he'll get a trip to America, then we'll send him back. No! That ship won't! I can't say this without scandalizing myself. And he's like, no, son, no, it all happens. And he realizes that the ship isn't leaving. It wasn't the ship leaving. And then his wife comes along, hey, Olaf's here. Really? Can I see him? Oh, not until you forgive him. Fine, I forgive him. Olaf, come here. You son of a! I thought you said you would forgive him. Yes, okay, I forgive you. Can I choose my own life, Dad? Sure, you can choose your own life. I do not want to be a pillar of the community. Wait, what? I want to be myself. Why would you not want to be the pillar of the community? Because I want it. It just seems boring. Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough. It all happens, and the cleaners go ahead and start living their lives. Gina and Gina and John finally get married in America, and then it all happens, and they decide that, hey, you know what? It's just time to go ahead home. And so they headed home, and bing bang boom bam bing bong bam fay. That all happens. I definitely butchered that Spanish. That all happens, and then, well, they finally learn what the pillars of the community are. That women are not the pillars of the community, men are not the pillars of the community. But the thing about this is that the spirit of truth, the spirit of freedom, that is the pillars. That is the pillar of the community. That's about it. So hopefully you guys actually did enjoy this episode. I really hope you guys did, because I really liked making this video too. I hope to see you guys soon. Until next time, shout out, peace. Bye bye.